Nicholas Alexander Chavez's uncle was convicted for a timeshare transfer scheme. A lot of people show interest in Nicholas's family, so let's take a look at Christopher Chavez, Nicholas's uncle, right here. The headline reads, "Man convicted in timeshare transfer scheme takes plea deal in additional cases." The man convicted in 2018 of running a timeshare transfer scheme has accepted a plea deal to resolve his remaining cases. Christopher Chavez, 37, had been scheduled for trial in April on the 29th. On 29 counts, including violating the Colorado Organized Crime Control Act, theft from an at-risk elder, and criminal impersonation, and in August on 34 counts including witness tampering, identity theft, criminal impersonation, and forgery. Christopher Chavez and Timothy Hatcher, his partner, operated a timeshare fraud scheme from 2014 through September 2016. Investigators said Hatcher would contact timeshare owners across the United States, most of them elderly, and invite them to a seminar at a local hotel where he would pitch a proposal wherein the owners would pay a one-time fee and transfer ownership of their timeshare to them. Once the payment was made, the owners would be referred to Chavez, operating under the alias Chris Cohane, to transfer the title out of their name as well as sign paperwork appointing a third party as attorney in fact for the transfer. The owners later discovered that timeshares had not been legitimately transferred and that they were still liable for homeowners association dues and maintenance fees. Because they had named a third party as the attorney for the transfer, many of those owners never received the notifications they owed payments. At trial, Chavez was found guilty and sentenced to 12 years in state prison and 20 years of economic crimes probation. Boulder District Attorney Michael Doherty said in a statement, "It is a very lengthy sentence for this type of case, but it is entirely appropriate given the extensive fraud and brazen thefts that the defendant committed." This man victimized so many people, including older members of our community, over a period of years. Thanks to the outstanding work and tireless efforts of the law enforcement and our team, he was brought to justice and held fully accountable for ripping off so many people. Prosecuting financial fraud is a priority for our office, as reflected by the effort and outcome is this defendant's case. So Christopher Chavez and his partner ripped off many people for millions of dollars, and they targeted mostly elder people. He ended up serving less than 5 years and then being released. I typically don't bring up the family members, despite there being a lot more I could discuss, but this app is most likely going away anyway, so why not just spill the fucking beans? And of course, I'm not blaming Nicholas for this. This has nothing to do with him, but it was his uncle. And I kind of want to tie this in to how he treated the Springer stands. One day I'm going to make a video on that because there's a similar mentality between the two.